You know, some people believe that just because you're not in a relationship, you can't give relationship advice. And most of those people are women. And let me tell you, it's funny to me how people are just so want to make a statement about something. That's their perception, that's their belief or whatever. And how others are just ride with it, take it, bite on it, and don't. I mean, without giving it no thought, no investigation, or whatsoever, and just run with it, man. And so, it's just that's one of those little pieces that kind of just, um, I guess it puzzles me in a sense. But anyway, I've always pondered on that, what I'm saying, when I've heard that statement being made. And I've always disagreed, what I'm saying. I've had even good friends who make that statement, particularly on Facebook, social media, whatever, right? And so my thing is like, just because a person's not in a relationship, you trying to say that person can't give you relationship advice. And I've even heard, even on like radio shows, where them at how it's supposed to be like relationship expert, and they're asked like, "Are you married?" Like, how can you, and I guess their point is like, how can you tell people about being married if you're not married, right? But the thing is, just because a person is single doesn't mean that they're single because they're the ones uh, that destroyed the relationship, basically, or they're the ones who don't know how to be in a relationship. Uh, there's a percentage of people that are single because, I think it's a smaller percentage that are single because they know exactly what they don't want and therefore know exactly what they do want. And because of that, they don't play with anything outside of that. When something comes about, whatever, that challenges those two poles or whatever, I mean, they don't bend to it. They don't compromise with it. They don't make excuses for it. They don't try to rationalize with it. They don't, while a lot of people wants to be in these relationships and so on, when they say settle, I mean, most people, which is one of the reasons why divorce rates are so high in the average married couple don't even stay married. I mean, married and together no longer than a year. So I mean, that says a lot in regards to like this whole settlement piece. Most people just want to be together. Most people just want to have someone to say it's mine, you mine, and I'm yours. But they haven't even really created a real solid foundation. So I just, I disagree with that. Just because I'm not a mechanic don't mean I can't tell you what's wrong with your car. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I've worked on cars, literally, like for real life. So I'm saying, like, just because I'm not like working in the shop, don't mean I don't know nothing about cars. Just because a person might not be a barber, don't mean they don't know how to cut hair. Just because a person might not be rich at the moment or wealthy at the moment, don't mean that they don't know how to become wealthy. It doesn't mean that they've never been wealthy before. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just. Uh, I just disagree with that psychology about just because a person's not together. I know people who I know, like for myself, and I will speak personally. I'm saying most of the relationships that I'm not in is because I've ended it. It's not because the woman decided to leave me. It's because I've ended it, and it just wasn't what I want overall. And I don't just be with a person because they're that. They have 80% of the 20. I mean, it might work for some people. Again, you gotta look at the statistics. Do it really work? I know for myself, um, I'm not looking for perfection, but I do want my partner to be a reflection of me, which I'm striving to not be perfect, but to be better every day. I mean, and some people may describe it as perfect, but I mean, I don't. Some people may look at that and take that somewhere else, but I'm saying I think my match is someone who strives to be better all around the board, not just sexually, not just as education, not just financially, not just as a speaker, not just as a mother, not just as a wife, but I mean, all around the board, not just spiritually, not just physically, not just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a person that wants to be better all around the board, you know, and works on these things pretty much periodically, consistently, however many days of the week, but definitely strives to be better all around the board. And so, therefore, this individual is also very receptive, very receptive to constructive criticism or analytical view, you know, or analytical thought. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I just wanted to say that I disagree with it, y'all. So y'all have a good night. Peace and blessings. Stir Hassan the children, Wolf Pack, Trapper Street Guards. Peace.